Hey guys, wow, packed, packed audience today, huh? Lot of people today. One sec. Hmm. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna wait for 2 more minutes because I can't wait for too long. I'm gonna wait for 2 more minutes, and then we'll start our session. Okay. Wait for 2 more sessions, 2 more minutes, and then we'll start. Because I'll have to wait a little bit for people who might not come on time, and then I don't want them to miss out as well. Hmm. Yeah, I'll share the research PDF, not research PDF, but I'll share all the details of the PDF immediately after the session is over. I'm just putting everything in a drive link so I can share the drive link itself with you guys. So I'm putting multiple things in the drive link. Let me put another stuff at the end. One sec. So I'm gonna put the document, I'm gonna put the PDF and that drive link, and I'm also in the document, I'm gonna put one very interesting the review IPO review that has been made on this by this company called Capital Mind. So please read that also when you're free. Interesting read. Okay, which talks about whether you should place order to buy it or not. I will send it immediately after the session is over. I will send you the Bitly link. Okay. Okay. I think we can begin quickly. Sure. Okay. Whew. One second. Yeah. Cool, guys. Let's begin. Okay. Sec. Okay, so apparently the entire IPO is a very, very, very big IPO, which is close to around 8,000 crore wala initial public offering. It's actually 8,250 crores ka IPO has come out. Okay, I'm gonna share all the documents and links with you. But what they're gonna do with this money, basically, it's 8,250 crores is the offer of equity shares. Out of this, you guys can hear me, no? Cool. Out of this 8,250 crores that they're trying to raise, out of that fresh issue, okay, fresh issue means money that is going into the company is going to be around 7,500 crores. That means majority of it is a fresh issue, and offer to sale is not a very big amount, but offer to sale is just 750 crores. Okay, that's very good. That means almost 90% of the money is going in back into the company, and only approximately little less than 10%, in fact little lesser than 10% is going as offer for sale. So that means, what does it say? What does it say about a company when there is 90% of this money going back into the company? Offer for sale basically means existing promoters or existing shareholders taking an exit, where the money goes into the founders or the people who are exiting into their bank account, and it does not go into the company's bank account. So that is the entire thing. Okay. Now, what will they do with this money? What do they do with the proceeds? What they're planning is, out of that 8,250 crores, they're going to use approximately 5,625 crores, okay, to do fund that will fund organic and inorganic growth initiatives. That means, what can we understand from this? What can we understand from this? We can understand from this that this is, once the IPO gets over for Zomato, this is going to fund massive growth. Can we make that justification? Yes, marketing, all the stuff is going to lead to growth. Now, as a shareholder, what do I want? I want growth. I don't want a company that is stable. I want a company that is growing. Now, and the remaining money is going to be used for general purposes, right? Which is basically going to be enough for to run the company. Now, which is the company that is actually, now what is this OFS? I've told you about OFS. OFS is basically offer for sale, which is about 750 crores. Now, do you guys know which company is selling the OFS? We spoke about it yesterday. There is one company that is selling the stake of when they had 18.55% stake they have in Zomato, and that company is a stock listed company. Okay, Info Edge is basically selling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 124.4 crore shares. Okay, it is selling. Info Edge owns almost 20%. It owns 18.55%, and they're going to sell it for approximately 750 crores. Understood till now? Before I continue, understood till now? Okay. Now, let's see if there's any cases against Zomato. Now, obviously, recently we saw that weird case happening with that girl getting punched in the nose, and then Zomato guy coming and saying, "No, I didn't do anything," and wo pura drama hua tha, and I don't know who's right, who's wrong in that issue, but that's not my concern. So, if you look at, I always look at this, right, which is number of criminal cases that are there on Zomato, and not only criminal cases, any other cases. Why it is very important to look at this? Because if there are a lot of cases, that means something is wrong and something is happening. That is what I see. So criminal cases are, with the company, they only have only two criminal cases worth 7 crores. Okay. Apart from that, they have one small issue that I see here, which is slightly a big problem. They have three cases on indirect taxation, okay, which is worth 96 crores. 96 crores are taxation issue hai. But again, it's good for us to look at things like this. Why? Because if something happens tomorrow, if, you should not be like, oh my god, ye case aa gaya, suddenly now they have to pay so much, so and so money out of it. Now, if you look at InfoEdge is obviously selling a lot of stake. Now, another thing, what is good to look at here is, one second, I'll tell you one more thing. Important thing, okay? Related party transactions. Okay, this is not very important. Zomato has approximately around 31, 31, 41, 51, 60, 70, almost 70 subsidiaries. Okay, Zomato has almost 70 subsidiaries. Zomato has companies in different parts of the world as well. Almost everywhere they have a company that has been placed. Okay, so that is something that is very important to understand. Now let's look at the history of Zomato before we actually go into the main details. Let's look at history of Zomato and how the business of this entire food business was working out. All the people are lagging. Please update your app. I don't think other people are lagging. If you guys are lagging, something's wrong with your thing. Now let's look at what has happened with the history of the food companies. Do you guys remember in 2012, 2013, we had companies like Food Panda? Do you guys remember Food Panda? Right? We had Scoot we had Tiny Owl. Okay. So now what happened is Food Panda got acquired by Ola in 2017 and they shut it down in 2019. They tried something called Ola Cafe also, which did not work so well. It didn't work out well. Tiny Owl was again shut down. Scoot was acquired by Swiggy. Zomato is still operational. Uber Eats got acquired by Zomato. Do you guys remember that? Uber Eats was acquired by Zomato. For all the people who didn't know, okay, Uber Eats is acquired by Zomato, and apparently there is Amazon also in this game. Now this I didn't know. Apparently Amazon has started food delivery. I am not aware of this. When I saw this document, I was little shocked. But yeah, even I don't know from when what. But in the competition analysis, they show Amazon that has just started in the year 2020. That means last year Amazon has started. Now Zomato has around in as of December 31st, 2020, Zomato has around 3.5 lakh active restaurant listings on their platform. Okay, 3.5 lakh active listing on their current platform. Now, how do they make money? Before we come to money would go too deep into it. Let's understand the different types of money, how they make money. Now, you all know that, for example, Zomato makes money, you would say, on food delivery. So let's look at all the different types where Zomato makes money, the revenue drivers. Okay, one, they have food delivery, which is transaction based. Okay, the revenue model is transaction based, and they do advertising. Transaction based matlab they'll take some money on your whatever, they take 30-40 rupees, they'll make some money out of that, and they do advertising also, and they take some money from the restaurant owners as well. The revenue drivers here are obviously the number of people ordering, how many number of monthly users that they have, average order value. So in if you look at the telecom sector, we look at some metric called ARPU. Do you guys know what ARPU is? It is average revenue per user. Okay, average revenue per user in the mobile space is very important to understand. Same way in the Zomato space or in the food delivery space, we see that AOV is very important. AOV is also average order value, not average revenue per user, but average order value. So how can you figure out a growth of a company? Average order value into the number of orders in a month is going to determine whether the company is going to grow or not. Very simple math. Apart from this, they had before COVID, obviously before COVID came all this. Yeah, they track all of this, Deepak. So before COVID came out, they had something known as dining out. So they in this dining out space. So for, if you remember on Zomato, you can also say, I don't want to order in, I want to go out and eat. Then you can obviously, Zomato was the one who started that, right? Like TripAdvisor, where you could go see all that. So usme bhi to show you, no, this is not Zomato Gold. I'm not talking about Zomato Gold. I'm talking about just the listing. If I want to go to, say, in Bombay, I want to go to Bandra and have something good, I want Italian, you put all those filters and it shows you all these companies, right? Now, those companies that come out on top, right? The ones that they show you on the top listing, all that is paid. All that is paid. Okay, so there's advertising to come on top in the customer thing. So they make money, they used to make money on the advertising as well. Now they have obviously, then finally something that we all know, okay, that's something that we all know, is basically Zomato Gold. Okay, so Zomato Gold is basically a subscription based business. Subscription based business is also very nice. Okay, then apparently they have one more business which none of us know. Okay, they have one more business that is not consumer facing, that none of us know. It is called Hyper Pure. Hyperpure is a B2B supply company, okay, that partners up with restaurants and gives them some kind of supplies from the B2B angle, right? Supplying vegetables and stuff like that. Lot of things that they do for this. They will go more deep into what this business is, but none of us know this, right? None of us know this business because of why? Because they don't market it and they don't have to market it. Okay, but we'll get into all of this. The company has operations in 23 foreign countries, by the way. 23 foreign companies. However, the company generates 90% of its revenue in India, from India in India. But they are in 23 different countries. And it is like, it's a very proud feeling, to be honest. I'll tell you why. Because when for one vacation, I'd gone to Portugal, and over there we had Zomato, and there was Zomato Gold in Portugal, right? And me and my friend, obviously from India, we had gone. We were so happy. Okay, that Zomato's over here. So it's like it is a proud moment. Uh, when you see Indian companies going global like that, and you can actually buy. Okay, now one second. Now there is a nice metric called understanding the food delivery business in India. Now the Indian online food, only online, I'm only talking about Indian online food service market. According to CLSA, the market size is expected to increase to 11 billion, okay, by FY26 from 3.5 billion right now. One sec. Sorry. Yeah, so from FY20, in FY26, it's planning to go up to 11 billion dollar market company. Sorry, it's planning to go up. The industry is going to go up to 11 billion dollars by FY26. Now, how do people track this? What is the tracking that would happen on? You guys can hear me? Okay, cool. Sorry. So how do people track this? Okay, they're looking at how will the orders increase per month. Okay, they want to look at how much the orders are going to increase. So they're looking at an order increase of around 30 to 40% on a year-on-year basis. At least 25% is what you're taking minimum. Okay, 25% order growth. Okay, they're also taking average order value to stay around 330. So currently the average order value of the industry is 330 rupees. That is the average order. Okay, I'll just tell something that you guys missed out maybe. I just said that the market size is expected to increase to $11 billion by FY 26. Currently, it is at $3.5 billion. Why is it expected to grow so much? Growing population, increasing smartphone penetration, expansion into new markets, and higher order frequency from existing customers will aid this growth. And also, if you look at this, the active number of active online food app users in India in 2018 it was 9 million users. In 2019 it was 15 million users. In 20 it was 23 million users. So currently, as of 23, as of FY21, we're currently looking at 26 million users active on online food apps, whether it's Swiggy or Zomato, but both. Now, earlier, for Zomato, commissions from restaurants were earlier the main revenue stream for online food service platforms. However, over the years, multiple revenue streams started evolving. Along with commission, delivery fees, membership fees, listing fees for restaurants have also emerged as different type of revenue streams. In the case of Zomato, when a customer places an online order, the company earns only from the restaurant in the form of commission, less any Zomato funded discounts. So some of the discounts are Zomato funded itself. Okay, so they might have to take the cost for that. Apart from commission, the company also earns from advertising fees. It charges the restaurants for enhanced visibility also. So see how they're making money. It is very nice. So now let's look at how Zomato's revenue works. Okay, let's look at how Zomato's revenue works. Ready? Okay. Now see how Zomato's unit economics works. Okay, this before we go into the main math of how the big thing, how the main major revenues work out. There is something called unit economics. Unit economics basically means how much does it cost for you to do this operation for one customer. That is called unit economics. Understood? Breaking it down. So, for example, if one person orders something, how much money does it cost me, and how much does it money do I have to give? Okay, that is called unit economics. So currently, if you look at Zomato's FY20, I'll tell you first. Okay, FY20 matlab last year. Last year they had done the total gross order value. Okay, gross order value means total number of orders ka value. If there were 1,000 orders, 1,000 orders ka value was around. I'll tell you what was around 11,200 crores was the gross order value. This was the transaction value that happened on Zomato. 11,000 crores. Okay, the number of orders were 403 million. The average order value at that point was in FY20 was 278 rupees. Okay, if you remove commission and delivery charges, the total revenue per order they were making 58 rupees per revenue, per order they were making 58 rupees. Okay, if you take out the, what do you call that, commission charges and delivery charges, they were making 58 rupees. But out of 58 rupees, okay, out of 50, no, this was last year in the pandemic. Out of 58 rupees, the delivery cost was 52 rupees. Okay, the total delivery cost would be 52 rupees. Then the discounts would be around 21 rupees. Other variable cost 15 rupees. The total cost to deliver one order was almost 90 rupees, and they were making 60 rupees per order, but they were spending 90 rupees per order. So you understand why they were raising money constantly? They can't afford to give discounts. Okay, so basically at every order of Zomato that you place, Zomato is making minus 30 rupees. Okay, now this was in FY20, this was in year 2020. Now let's look at what are they doing right now from the last 9 months of 2021. Okay, 2021 year ending means March, April 2020 to December 2020. What did they do? Let me tell you. Now, in this time frame, the total order value, average order value of 278 jo tha last year became 398 now. That is good, right? Because people started ordering more. Why were people ordering? Why did the average order value go up? And earlier it was 278, but now it's 398. Any idea? Yes, lockdown means you're not ordering for yourself, you're ordering for almost everyone in your family now. People ordering more, but now you're not ordering for yourself, you're ordering for the entire family. Earlier what used to happen is the dad is working, the mom is also doing something else, you're sitting at home at lunchtime, you're bored, you just want to order something from Swiggy or Zomato and you order and eat. But now ordering online has become a family thing where the father says chalo aaj bar khate hain, and you know your average order value automatically goes up because सबका खाना आएगा घर पे, right? Now their average order value went up to 398. Okay, if you remove their commission charge and delivery charge, the total revenue per order went from 60 rupees to 90 rupees now. Okay, their total order revenue that they were making before all the delivery cost, they were making 90 rupees now, which was 60 rupees before. Now you remove the delivery cost, okay, but now what they've done, where now suddenly this change has come, their discounts that they're given last year versus the discounts that they're given now is three times lower. Three times lower. Last year, the discounts total unit economic cost was 21 rupees per order. Now it is 7 rupees per order. Now suddenly their total cost is 66 rupees, but their revenue is 90 rupees. So now there's suddenly net profit of 22 rupees per order. Suddenly, why? Now see, how does this work, guys? You need to understand how businesses work also, correct? If I'm trying to grow my company, I'm obviously going to grow with a lot of marketing efforts. But in India, people always like, what do they like? We like discounts. So the more discounts you give me, the more affinity I will be towards you, right? So if, for example, if Swiggy is giving me more discount, and I've seen a lot of people do this, they go on Swiggy and order something on a restaurant, they don't check out, but they just put everything on add to cart. They go to Zomato and put the same order on add to cart, then they compare on both कि किस में मेरे को cheaper पड़ रहा है, and then they do. Man, that's a lot of time that people have in life. But I'm saying this is how India works. जिसमें ज़्यादा discount मिलता है, you might save 100 rupees. I'm not saying saving 100 rupees is bad. करो, very good, you're saving 100 rupees. But people do this in India. So Zomato has reduced its discount. And if same time Swiggy increases its discount, that means what will happen to Swiggy? They'll obviously win the market share. That is how it usually works. Okay, so they were actually giving less discount this year. Again, now we don't know how is that going to impact, whether they're going to spend more now in the future, whether they're going to spend less, we don't know. So the Amazon company that I was telling you, the Amazon company apparently has just started its food delivery last year, and it's doing a small beta test in regions, and it is called Amazon Food. Okay, first, it started food delivery only for its employees in Bangalore. Now it has expanded to one fourth of Bangalore region and has a network of 2,500 restaurants versus 15,000 offered by Zomato. So Amazon Food is coming close, guys. But the only thing why we don't know about Amazon Food, even though it is operational, is because they have not launched it, and they've not, no, they've launched it, but they've not done ads on it. Ads nahi hai. Maybe half your restaurants are not there also, right? No ads, no, half the restaurants not there. But what will happen now? Okay, we have seen this happen multiple times in the past. When something like Amazon Food will come into the picture, everyone will start the discount war again. When discount war starts again, because Amazon will come and say, I'll give you the most discount. Zomato will be like, not so fast buddy, I'll also give you discount because I just went on an IPO. But Swiggy will be like, oh shit, मैं थोड़ा पीछे रह गया, I have to raise a big round of funding or go IPO myself. Now, who's going to benefit? Me and you are going to benefit. All the people who order a lot of stuff online are going to benefit a lot. Okay, let's now compare another very interesting statistic. Okay, very interesting statistic. Let's look at the revenue Swiggy versus Zomato, or Zomato versus Swiggy's revenue. Okay, this is something that is very interesting. One second. One sec. Where did that go? Yeah, we'll compare revenue of and not only revenue, I'm going to show you just not revenue, but all the other things that are associated with Swiggy versus Zomato. Now, revenue of Zomato, okay, revenue of Zomato is 2,300 crores. Okay, 2,300 crores is revenue of Zomato. You know what is Swiggy's revenue? This is as of 2020, last year, not this year. This is last year's revenue. Swiggy is 25. Okay, 2,500 crores is Swiggy, and Zomato is 2,300 crores. So Swiggy is slightly higher, 200 crores higher than Zomato right now. Okay, so Swiggy is leading in that front. Zomato's advertising expense is 1,300 crores versus Swiggy, which is 1,000 crores. Okay, so Zomato is doing more aggressive advertising, whereas Swiggy is doing slightly less by 300 crores less. Total employee cost. Now this is very important. Zomato's total employee cost is 600 crores, whereas Swiggy is almost double at 1100 crores. Expensive, right? That means Swiggy is using. See, this is slightly concerning because Swiggy is making not much in revenue, but they have two times more employee cost than Zomato. Okay, that means why do you have so many employees? Interesting to understand. Swiggy's net loss is 38 crores. No, sorry, not 38 crores. 3,800 crores is Swiggy's net loss, and Zomato's net loss is 2,500 crores. Guys, all this data will be shared with you. Do not worry. This is another secret article that I found. I'm sharing everything with you. Okay, these are all things that have been plucked out of the DRHP and given. I will share all this with you, but you have to wait. If you want to go watch the match, you won't get the link. Okay, lossy, lossy. Yes, I completely agree. The company is planning to raise anywhere between 7,500 to 8,250 crores. Sorry, it's raising 8,250 crores, which I mentioned before, which is 7,500 and 750 crores as offered for sale. Now, out of the fresh issue of this total issue, the company is planning to do something known as pre-IPO placement, which is 1,500 crores. Before they even do IPO, they're planning to raise and give exit to some people for 1,500 crores. The offer for sale is by InfoEdge, listed as Naukri, which has been a large shareholder of Zomato for many years now. Now, if you want to look at who holds how much stake, okay, in Zomato, who holds how much stake? Let's look at. Highest obviously was InfoEdge. Okay, they have 18.7%. You know who's the second highest? Second highest. No, it's not necessarily a bad sign, Himanshu, because they might see they're a business, they're doing business. For them, exit is important. And they're a stock listed business, so they're exiting and they're making their money, so it's good, right? Why do they need to care about this? No, the number two shareholder is Uber. If you remember, there was this news article that had come out that Zomato bought Uber and Uber would get 10% stake. So, Uber, when they bought Uber Eats, Uber got 9.2% in IPO. Okay, I mean they have 9.2% in Zomato, but they're not exiting. Okay, they're not exiting. Only InfoEdge is exiting. So Uber's 9.2% stake is still going to be there. Maybe they might exit in the pre-IPO. Highly possible. They might exit in the pre-IPO. Okay, pre-IPO is basically some big funds will come and buy out all the people. Alibaba is at 8.4. Alipay and Ant Fin, actually both, I think, I'm not sure, but I think Ant Financials also is Alibaba if I'm not wrong. Let me check. No, Ant Group. Yeah, founder is Jack Ma. Yes. Ant Financial, formerly known as Ant Financial and Alipay. So Alipay and Ant Financial were the same companies. So if you look at that, Ant has 8.3% and Alipay has 8.4%. So that 16.7% is with Alibaba. Then there is something, then there are other stuff like Internet Fund 6%, SCI Growth 6%. Till now, the founder hasn't come. Huh? Just letting you know how hyper aggressive startups when they keep raising money. Till now, founder hasn't come. After all this, our Deepinder Goyal founder comes, and Deepinder Goyal has 5.6% only of his entire company. Okay, he has 5.6% after everything. Investors, or in fact, if you look at it from a different perspective, Deepinder Goyal has 5.6%. InfoEdge has five times or four times more than what the founder has. Alibaba has four times more than what the founder has. Uber has two times more than the founder itself. Uber stake. So that is, I don't know, that's again, it depends. Yeah, it's hyper growth companies. Then there are so many other companies that also hold, and there's finally Sequoia Capital that have around 1.3% in this thing as well. But I recently read another article somewhere that Dipinder Goyal 5.5% is slightly low. It is a bad sign because in the stock market, people always want promoters to have more stake. So apparently, what they have done is they've done something very similar to Deepinder Goyal, like how they did it with Elon Musk. So what they've Deepinder has come and said that he won't take a salary for what 18 months, and he is going to make the company grow very fast, and he is going to get what he is going to get some stock options awarded to him. Okay, 36 months. Yeah, I don't remember the article exactly, but I read it that he's going to get some stock options gifted, bonus stocks, if he does really well for the company. Okay, so that means there is a personal skin in the game for the founder to perform well, because if he performs well, then he will get bonus stocks attributed to him. Now if he is going to perform well for that bonus stocks, correct, if he is going to perform well for the bonus stocks, then isn't that good for people like me and you? Correct, because until he gets his bonus stock, I want to be in the picture because I know he's going to work very 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 hard for this. So that is what it is. Okay, one second. Um, Now, there is no indication right now, till now, there is no indication as to what the exact share price would be. Some people are saying 45 rupees to 47 rupees. Some people are saying that it will be 60 rupees. So, we don't know what is the exact valuation of the company. All they've done is that I want to raise 8,250 crores, but I don't know how much is the share price yet. That is something that they have not revealed completely yet. I mean, there are rumors, there are people talking about here, there, everywhere, but they haven't revealed it in all. Uh, trueness. But again, this is just the DRHP. DRHP is just the draft. After the draft gets approved by SEBI, then they will come out with an RHP, and after that RHP is done, only then will you see everything coming into limelight. Okay, then you will come to know RHP, not RHO, Imanshu. RHP needs to come out, and once RH, by the way, the DRHP document of Zomato is 419 pages, guys. 419 pages. Now let's do a quick review of their total income. Total income. Okay, let's do a quick review of their total income. Um, Now, Zomato, I'll tell you one very interesting fact here. Zomato, I'll see the growth rate. In 2018, Zomato made 466 crores in revenue. Actually, 487 crores in revenue in 2018. In 2019, from 487, they went to 1,400 crores. Okay, from 487, they went to 1,400 crores. And then from 1,400 crores in 19, in 2020, they went from 1,400 to 2,700 crores. That's insane growth. So that means if this was a stock listed company and if it was performing like this, if it was a stock listed company and if it was performing like this, obviously the shareholding value would go up a lot. Okay, but let's look at their debt also once. Let's see if they have debt. But the reason why, so another important stuff, right, guys, for you guys to understand how companies work. Companies have two ways of raising money. One way is to give my equity and raise funding. The second way is to raise money from the market as debt. Okay, now debt is scary. You know what debt is? Debt is loan. Debt is little scary. But such companies who have so much growth have sold their equity off. Okay, have sold their equity off and not raised much debt. So they don't have a massive debt book, but they would have lost equity stake. So they won't have much stake in the market. Okay. The app is showing no speaker. Oh, okay. I can see it in my screen that it is there. You guys can't see me on the thing? Okay. Guys, who all cannot see, I think you're in the updated version. So please, do it again. A lot of people can see, I can see, some people can't see. Please update to the latest version. Okay, should I just, I'll rejoin it. But okay, wait, let me just rejoin just to be safe. Yeah, now you can see. Good stuff. Okay. चलो फ्लो खराब कर रहे हैं तुम लोग फ्लो is going off. Okay. Now their growth is 487 crores to 1,400 crores to 2,700 crores. Okay, and now nine in 2020 they should not. I don't think they'll increase what they did in last year because of the pandemic. But their growth has been tremendous. Okay, but obviously this growth has been tremendous because it has been fueled by equity fundraising all the time. But obviously, if you look at their profits are obviously terrible. They're not profitable at all. Their EPS growth is not there because they're terrible EPS. But now they're planning to become profitable on a unit economics perspective. They are profitable. They barely have any debt, so they don't have much debt. But the total expenses, if you look at last year, they had 2,700 crores in income, and their total expenses was 50,000. What? Sorry, the total expenses was 5,000 crores, and they made a revenue of 2,700 crores. So look at their loss. Their loss was 2,200 crores, man, last year. So apparently now that, see, the day, if at all the day Zomato becomes profitable, it'll be great for us. It'll be the best business ever in the market. But for Zomato become profitable, everyone in the industry should be like, you know what, let's not do this pricing war, let's be friends, let's all make money. Swiggy and Zomato will be like, chalo tu nahi main nahi, dono will give same amount of discount, dono will give 100 rupees. Let the users decide how this will go about it, stuff like that. You think ever it'll happen like that in the industry, especially with Zomato coming out? Never. Right, so there'll always be a problem. And this will the only way Zomato can become profitable is if they say I'm going to stop growth, I'm going to stop giving discounts, and all my original Zomato users who love me will stay and use Zomato. Obviously, in India, people don't love you so much; they love the discount so much, not you as such. Okay, cool. What else? Let me see if there's something else interesting. Here we have a document. So basically, what the whole document talks a lot about how the growth of the Indian market is increasing. Okay, if you look at, let's look at some. Okay, some lot of people are asking what is their average monthly active users. Okay, average monthly active users on Zomato currently is at last year at 2020 it was at 41 million average monthly active users. They have active food delivery restaurants in the last active food delivery restaurants is around 1,43,000 restaurants for food delivery only. um, okay, one second. Total income, yes. The number of orders has gone up. So the number of orders that they got in 2019 was around 191 million, and now it is at 403, which is grown by almost what 500 200%. I mean, actually 111% it has grown by. So basically what they're saying it is a hyper growth company, and it is constantly growing, and if it is constantly growing like this, then the money is going to, I mean, obviously the you can expect the shareholder return to be significantly great. By the way, Zomato as a history perspective has acquired 12 startups on a global perspective. 12 startups on a global perspective. In 2014, Zomato acquired its first company called Menu Mania, which was a menu-based company. Then it bought another company called Lunchtime in Czech Republic. Bought something called Obi Duvat somewhere else for 3 million, 2 million. Then it bought a Poland-based restaurant called Gastronoki. Dude, so many restaurants they bought. Let me see if there's something in India. All the Indian ones apart from Uber Eats. Zomato acquired Bangalore-based food e-marketplace called Tongue Stun Food. Oh my god, that's very weird. For 18 million in cash and stock. Tongue Stun Food. Also, Zomato has acquired in 2018. Look at this. In 2018, Zomato has acquired a Lucknow-based startup called Tech Eagle Innovation that works exclusively on drones. 2 3 years ago, they've acquired a company that is exclusively working on drone-based food delivery. Okay, very interesting things because you guys need to know what is going to happen in the future. Now, if you want to know how the funding journey has been for Zomato, if you want to understand how funding journey has been for Zomato, in 2010 to 2013, Zomato raised around $16 million from InfoEdge. Okay, now look at this very beautiful fact, guys. Now look at this very beautiful fact. In 2010 to 2013, those 3 years, Zomato raised $16 million. How much is $16 million? $15 million is approximately 100 crores. Okay, so little more than 100 crores they have raised. And in 2013, Zomato acquired 50, no, InfoEdge acquired 58% of Zomato. So they paid 100 crores to Zomato to acquire 58% of Zomato. This was InfoEdge, by the way. So, okay. Now InfoEdge is selling their stake at 750 crores. So that's a return of 7.5x since 2010. So 11 years में 7.5x return they've got. Okay. Then in 2013 November, it raised 37 million from Sequoia Capital and InfoEdge again. In 2014, it raised another round from Sequoia, InfoEdge, and Y Capital. Then again in 2050, InfoEdge again participated in the round. They raised 50 million with Sequoia and InfoEdge. Finally, after that is when the other people started coming in, which is Alibaba came in 2018. After that, they did a massive acquisition of Uber Eats, which was a stock based acquisition, and etc etc etc. Okay, बहुत पैसा, too much money. In Feb 2021, abhi matlab just now, Feb 2021, Zomato had raised 250 million from 5 investors including Tiger Global at a valuation of 5.4 billion. How much is 5.4 billion? Okay, it is approximately just roughly 7 5 are 35, around 4,000, no, yeah, 40,000 crores. Okay, 40,000 crores approximately is the valuation of Zomato. Now they're raising 8,250 crores Okay, and if you assume that their company's valuation is at the same thing, which is 40,000 crores, then how much percentage are they exactly selling? You will come to know the number of shares that you can do. You can do a rough math of how much it might cost to, how much the share price might be. Again, we don't have to speculate so much in life, because they'll only reveal it eventually for us. Okay, so itna abhi sochne ka zarurat nahi hai. Who are the people who are running the book? I forgot to tell you that only. Who are the people who are doing this IPO for them? Okay. Oh, where is this? Where is yeah? The people who are running the book for them are Bank of America, BOFA, Citibank, okay, which sadly has now left the market, the retail branch, Citibank, and global book runners are Kotak, Morgan Stanley, and Credit Suisse. Crazy, right? By the way, the face value of share is going to be 1 rupee. So don't expect splits happening in the future. There is no splits that's going to happen in the future. It's going to be 1%. Cool. Yeah, I think I've explained most of it. But yeah, again, this is very early days because we still don't know exactly. What do you mean? We still don't know exactly what the issue price is. This is just the first draft. This is not the final draft, correct? This is not the final draft yet. This is the first draft, but we still don't know what is what. So we will do, maybe if you want, we can do another review once the draft becomes confirmed. This is just the draft, but once the RHP comes, we can figure it out. Yeah, we can do something like that. Okay, I will share the link. It is bit.ly Zomato IPO. Okay, should I type it down here for you guys? bit.ly/Zomato IPO. Yeah, that should be good. See if you guys can access it. So now what I've done, I've sent you a drive link which has two things in that drive. One is the, what do you call that? One is the article itself, the Zomato IPO article, and the other one is the entire DRHP. Now in the article, if you go inside, not accessible. One second. Let me try it once more. Copy link. Wait, let me try accessing it. One second. Okay, it is working. Wait, let me try pasting it here once again. Guys, please HTTP and all that, yeah? Yeah, that's the link on top. bit.ly/Zomato IPO. Tell me if you guys can see it. It's a drive link that you guys will see. Tell me if it's working. You can open the document. I mean, obviously, guys, you're supposed to put www. I thought that was like self understood and explained. I mean, I didn't have to come and say put www. And I say join. If I say, just come on zomato.com, obviously it means www.zomato.com. So, kya yaar, tum log. Okay, if bit.ly is case sensitive, yeah, the Z is capital Z. Either way, just check if it works. It works, right? Yeah, I can see some people coming in. Okay, cool. So have a look at it. Now, in the end of this IPO document, सबसे last में, because I want people to read this document so that in the end they find the other article. In the end, there is one article called Capital Mind article as well. Please click on that and go through that also. It's such a beautiful article, and you can go through Capital Mind's other things as well, where they keep talking about different stuff. Okay, I'm not sponsoring them or I'm not affiliating them. I was just reading this because I got a newsletter from them today. So I was going through that. So just have a look at it and have fun. Yeah, I'm a part of I've invested in their small case, so I get updates from them whenever they do any kind of updates. So I keep getting these emails from them every week. So whenever I get emails from them every week, I share important stuff to my people on Discord. Right, so you guys can watch this. The working link was shared on top. I will share it again. No issues. Okay. Cool. So all the people who wanted to go watch the match who were crying, please go watch the match. I will meet you guys again on. I will meet you guys again on Monday, right? Monday is when I meet you guys again. Chalo, Monday ko milte. Let's relax, enjoy on a Sunday, have some fun on Sunday, and take care, guys. Bye. Hope this helped little bit. Thoda help hua to great. But yeah, enjoy. Thank you guys. Bye.